So I thought today I would do a what I eat in a day. So I start off my morning with a pear pretty much every single morning. I made it a point to not consume caffeine on an empty stomach just so that I can ease my nervous system a little bit and just get in my carbs right away in the morning. I pretty much eat the same exact thing for breakfast and then honestly lunch and dinner most days because I don't know, I find it really easy to stick to the same foods when you just genuinely enjoy the same foods, so like why change it? Like, you know, if it ain't broke. I start my morning with some sort of, well, you saw I ate a pear. I always pretty much do that, getting some carbs in for the morning. I grab some sort of chicken, whether it be baked chicken breast or like crock pot, whatever, or bagged. I still measure every day. It always winds up being around 228 to like 232 grams. And I take some guacamole. Make sure you're not getting a guacamole with like a bunch of crap in it, just avocado, like tomato, onion, whatever. That's fine. But if they're adding like sugars into your stuff, watch out for that. They try to add sugar to literally everything now. There's sugar in tomato sauce, there's sugar in who knows. So look for the good ingredients. I don't really have a concept of like what's a breakfast food and what's not, so people might look at me sideways if I tell them I'm eating chicken and guac at 7 in the morning, but I don't know. As I've kind of gotten more into like health, if I have something super sweet in the morning, it like throws me off. Like I'm much more of a, like I love sweets, do not get me wrong, but definitely more of like a sweets in the afternoon type of person, savory in the morning, which is so backwards. I know most people are the exact opposite, but I don't know. I just kind of, like I went out to some breakfast restaurant. It was like, their specialty was crepes. And I got this like banana crepe and oh my gosh, it was like to die for. But because it was like 8 in the morning, I was like, you know? This right here is 57.8 grams of protein, 2.8 grams of fat, and 275 calories with 2.8 carbs, but the guacamole is 70 calories, 6 grams of fat, 1 protein, and 4 carbs. And then the pear, that doesn't really matter that much, it's literally a pear. It's 102 calories, 27 grams of carbs, 0.6 grams of protein, and 0.2 grams of fat, so yeah. You'll see throughout this video, I pretty much get all of my carbs through fruit and honey, and it just makes me feel so much better than like bread and oats and stuff like that. Your body doesn't really know what to do with most of that unless you're making like homemade sourdough. Your body's not really knowing what to do with the store-bought bread because it's filled with a bunch of preservatives and stuff, so it's messing with your gut health. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this. I have work from 10 to 1 today. Short day, so easy for me to get good meals in and like record it. All right, we're back and it's time for my sea moss and then coffee. This is gonna be the last serving of this sea moss, but I've been taking this, like a spoonful of this every day since I got it. I got it from a little farmer's market around my area. And so like it was already pre-made and she made it pineapple flavored, so it's really good. But it was like $20 for like this container, but she was doing like a buy one get one half off, so I got 2 for $30, which isn't that bad. But like I definitely need to figure out how to make it, because I'm sure like you can get like the raw product for a lot cheaper than that. And there's like 92 different minerals in here. The thing I've been absolutely loving about my new, like, I don't know how long I can call it new, my way of eating now, is that like it's so not focused on like calories. It's literally just all about nutrients, and it's been so refreshing from someone who has tracked calories for the last like 3 years of my life. It's beyond nice to focus on like instead of like, oh, this one has less calories than this one, so I should choose this one, it's like, which one is gonna give my body more nutrients and like help me feel better? Calories aren't even real. Calories are kind of a concept we made up. What they are is energy. So it's not exactly calories in, calories out. It's energy in versus energy out. And you can change your energy output with the foods that you're putting in. So, fun example, protein takes more for your body to process than any other. So you're burning more calories consuming protein than you are any other. Fun fact, it's called the thermal effect of food. This is coffee, by the way. If your gut health is struggling, you're going to struggle to break down foods. All right, so this is the coffee creamer I use. It's Natural Bliss. Be careful about your coffee creamers that you're using. So I want you to look at the ingredients of this one. How it's literally just milk, cream, sugar, and natural flavor. Whereas, let me show you an example. This is a very common brand of coffee creamer, just Nestle coffee creamer. I want you to look at the added stuff. So it's water, sugar, soybean oil right there. Is there a reason for that? Nope. Less than 2% of, I don't even know what that is, micellar casein, a milk derivative, the potassium phosphate, mono and diglycerides, cellulose gel, gum, natural and artificial flavor. So there is so much processed crap that your body does not know what to do with in this. Same amount of calories, but your body's gonna break down this one. Your body's not gonna know what to do with this one. Doesn't really matter that much. Let me go back on my little calorie rant. Calories are basically energy in versus energy out, like I was saying, and you can do little things to change that. Putting on muscle mass is going to help you burn more calories naturally. Your muscles need more food. Reverse dieting, you can train yourself. Humans are highly adaptive creatures. Like we adapt to weather, we adapt to food, lack of food, we just adapt to it. Like we're adaptive creatures. So if you start slowly increasing your caloric intake, your body will adapt. And that's given you're increasing natural foods, not increasing like, I'll just get an extra size up on McDonald's fries. Like, that's not what I mean, so. All right, we're back in the kitchen getting ready for work. I have to leave in like 10 minutes, running a little late. Good news is, I have things prepped. Don't really have to worry too much about that. This is not the right one. Wash out my one from yesterday real fast. It probably breaks. Guys, I'm normally so much better than this, I promise. And I also don't love using plastic containers, but that's what we're gonna do right now, I guess. So I was trying to get TikTok content. That's why I'm running late. I got so caught up trying to make a video. Anyways, I eat the same thing for lunch every single day. This is ground beef. I either eat like 4 or 5 ounces of it, depending on just what I have prepared and like what else I'm eating for the day. I'm doing 5 ounces today. 4.95, I think that's as close to 5 as I'm getting. Kimchi, I just got this. It's fermented food, is so good for your gut. So I do 1 serving of this, which is 1 ounce. It's a very strong flavor, so you definitely don't need more than an ounce. And then a serving of cottage cheese, just for extra protein and fats. This is 110 grams that you're supposed to do. There is lunch. I don't know how I'm literally early to everything in my life. I don't know how I got so caught up in trying to make a gosh darn TikTok. I think I needed to charge my headphones too. We'll be bringing the charger to work. Guys, I'm kind of a wreck right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm having like a really good body day for the first day in a long time since I started bulking, because I just haven't been feeling good about myself. So I'm trying to get as much content as I can right now while I think I look okay. as bad as that sounds, like obviously I'm not gonna wanna try to record a bunch of content in like the health fitness world of my body if I don't feel good about my body. So I feel good today, so I'm trying. And clearly it's not going too well. So you guys have to work. Bye. All right, so home from the gym, and now we're gonna have a post-workout meal. Need your protein, carbs, and fat all for after you lift. So I'm gonna make some eggs, and then I'm gonna have my favorite apple combination ever. This is an organic Honeycrisp apple. Also, I was being so dramatic this morning. I was literally like 10 minutes early to work. Your raw, unfiltered local honey. Also, honey is so good for you. Don't listen to anything that says it has too much sugar. It's natural sugar. Cinnamon, good for lowering blood sugar. And it's just delicious. Organic bee pollen. You can buy this in health stores or Amazon. That's where I got this bag. The masterpiece. So we're gonna eat that and then start cooking eggs. All right, so now we are going to cook up our eggs. While we're waiting for that to heat up a little bit, we are going to take our daily dose of beef liver. And let me tell you guys, this is probably like one of the healthiest foods you can put into your body, like nutrient-wise, but it is so gross. I see a lot of people like for flavor-wise, they like soak it in milk and then like grill it or whatever, but I'm pretty sure if you soak it before, you're kind of getting rid of like the nutritional aspect of it. It's probably not as good for you. So I just take like an ounce of it at a time and I just absolutely drown it in mustard. Yeah, that's a lot of mustard for a small piece of meat. But the good news is you don't need more than like an ounce to get all the nutrients. So bad. You're gonna take your grass-fed butter, get it all up on the pan, because if you're using fake butter, spoiler alert, it's not good for you. We're making 3. Oh, that cracked really easy. There's 2. There's 3. So when it comes to cooking your eggs, it is beneficial to leave the yolk slightly uncooked. You're gonna wanna cook your whites. If you're seeing people consume raw egg whites, that's not good for you. Raw egg yolks are fine. We're gonna put some feta in it for some flavor. I love feta. It's something you don't need much of to really make a big difference flavor-wise. And then to season it, we're just gonna use some salt and then some everything but the salt seasoning. It's kind of like everything bagel seasoning. Looking delicious. I eat eggs every single day. Most of this food that I'm showing in this video today is honestly food I eat every single day. A couple things vary, like the types of fruit that I have on a daily basis varies. I pretty much have an apple and a pear every day, but it varies if we have like pineapple in the house or oranges or something like that. The rest of it. Best thing about eggs ever is how fast they cook, because I am not a patient person when it comes to wanting to eat. Get them up on the plate. I very thoroughly enjoy these every single day. Like, I get a lot of people in my personal life like, don't you get bored of eating the same foods every single day? And the answer to that is no. No, I really don't. I made a TikTok and Instagram, whatever, video about this. But it's like when you start to eat good, that's what you start to crave. Like, got out of the shower from my walk and now it's time for the snack that I've pretty much had every single day since I tried it for the first time. And that's dates and butter. Don't knock it till you try it. Something I definitely can say though is you have to be careful with dates because they are very calorie dense for what they are. So you could easily think you're snacking and just eat like an entire bag, but the serving size is 40 grams. These are weird dates. I don't know what they are. They're Deglet Noor dates. I'm used to like the Medjool or whatever. They're a lot bigger. So I don't really know what type of fruit this one is, but. And then you take your butter. And these are a little bit harder to do it with because they're smaller, but this is a really easy way to get your fiber in too. Very easy to get carbs too. Like there's 33 grams of carbs in one serving, which if you're trying to bulk, you need carbs, fun fact. So full-size dates, but like these are harder to put the butter in, so you kind of just have to like make it individually. Make a little sandwich out of it. It's literally so good. All right, so I'm about to record a podcast episode and I am drinking a Olipop. If you guys have never heard of these, I actually like just heard of them. So this is like a probiotic soda. Supports digestive health. There's a bunch of like plant fibers in it. There's not a bunch of crap in it. There's 9 grams of fiber in it, so it kind of just helps like the dates, pears, and these. I don't drink this every day. I would not recommend drinking stuff like this for every day because especially if you're just starting your gut health journey, plant fibers are kind of hard for your stomach to break down if it's not healed. So yeah, that's why like if you're first starting your gut health journey, I honestly recommend staying away from a lot of vegetables because those plant fibers are super hard to break down. But anyways, gonna sip on that while I record the podcast because talking makes my throat dry, so I need something to drink. And I just like, I don't know, I'm a big drink person. Like I love having something to drink all the time. And like I'm gonna be completely like honest with you guys on here and say that bulking has been really, really hard on my mental. Like I'm wearing jeans right now and they feel snug, and I just had an episode in my room because of it. I just don't think I look good right now, and I don't feel good, which is more important. Like I'm not saying if you hold a little extra weight, you don't look good. It's whatever. Like I know I'm still healthy. It's just hard because it's like I want to be lean and I feel like I have to be. And I've never really been super lean, so I just kind of like coming from a place where I started overweight and then lost it, gaining weight again is like actually so terrifying, and like the body dysmorphia is insane. Like I feel so big right now, and like not big in a good way. Like I'm jacked. Like I feel like my stomach just looks huge and like my face looks fat, and like my jawline just isn't there anymore, and like it's been really hard. Like I couldn't tell you the last time I like genuinely enjoyed what I was looking at when I looked at myself in the mirror since starting this bulk. So anyways, gonna record a podcast. This episode is on stress. Yay. All right, it's dinner time. We're making Philly cheesesteak bowls. We got some finely sliced ribeye meat, cheese, pepper, gotta grab an onion out of the fridge, and then he's having pita. Are you gonna say hi? You're not sticking your face in like that, okay. Anyways, we're gonna get started. Probably dice up veggies first.
And my salads at a punch, but an egg salad.
Dinner's ready. Gonna weigh out 4 ounces. Probably closer to 5 because there's veggies in there too. Why? Dinner set up. All right. Extra carbs and calories for the end of the night. We're having an orange. What did you eat today? Give them a little what you ate in the day.
Greek yogurt with 140 grams of fruit.
What kind of fruit?
Mixed berries.
Okay.
Bee pollen, honey, a lot of honey, and beef collagen powder, and drank a RX bar and a banana. And then I had 8 ounces of ground beef with 2 dates, 2 oranges, an apple. And then I had some grilled chicken and some veggies and beans. And
Wait, beans?
Yes.
Oh, the enchilada soup thing.
And then I had a cup of raw milk. And then I had some more beef, only like 4 ounces, so another banana, kiwi, honey, and 2 like fruit strict thingies. Then I had another thing of milk. Now I'm having this.
Alright, so that's gonna conclude my day of eating. We have a total of 2,026 calories, 195 grams of carbs, 168 grams protein, and 78 grams of fat. Pretty solid day, I would say so. And we're gonna see, I'm kind of in a phase right now where I have to play around with numbers because I was eating like closer to 2,200, but then like holiday season hit and I don't really know what happened. Then I was like eating cookies as part of the 2,200. Didn't like that. So then now we're backtracking a little bit to not feel so puffy and gross, but still put on muscle. So we'll see how it goes. Any input? Okay. Well, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, thumbs up, subscribe down below. And yeah, see you in the next video.